for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Just about set, and starting this one, Cole Irvin. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The wind of the pitch.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Bounce to the right. Frazier on to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is, although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That one missed. A swing and a soft liner. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Santander moving back for it. Into the bleachers and gone.
Opposite field home run, and it's a warm night for sure. Ball's not being slowed as it gets up in the air to the outfield, so that had no problem getting out of here. Really nice show of power going the other way.
Francisco Lindor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And he makes the catch. And there are two outs. Brandon Nimmo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Popped up left side. Mateo has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning.
Big cheat Pete.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And another ball. Justin Verlander has had a lot of notoriety since he was first drafted. 2nd overall pick by the Tigers in 2004 out of Old Dominion, and a guy who has won 3 Cy Youngs and as well an MVP. Plus he's been a World Series champ 2 different times. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Adam Frazier. And there's the strike. Verlander, a former MVP. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a little roller right side. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Batting 4.
Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense so they can swing the bat.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. So no. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the right fielder, Danny Mendick. First offering misses the mark. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. On the ground, out to short. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Lined into right. Santander pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Tommy Pham in the box now as he leaves that one up high. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. I say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. McKenna drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Verlander back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
As he was out front that time. And that one off the outside edge.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next one misses. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ryan McKenna in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next pitch is downstairs. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Strike 2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Tomas Nido. Irvin back to work. Smash to the left side. Mateo sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the lineup flips over. Jeff McNeil stands in. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. McNeil getting the start at second. 30 years old now. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's Luis Guillorme. Guillorme measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. And it's fouled away.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This one lifted in the air, left field. Brings it in. That is the inning. Mets go down quickly, but they're on top 2-0. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, Ramon Urias, spectacular defender, won a Gold Glove in 2022 and became the first Orioles third baseman to win a Gold Glove since, you know who, Boo?
Manny Machado?
That's right, in 2015.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. On the ground, right side. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Jorge Mateo now. Outside. Mateo hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And it's even up.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Nimmo has it sized up. And there's 2 away. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball. A wind in the pitch. Nope. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Lined into left center, base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
Here's Adley Rutschman. McNeil gets it to first. Rutschman retired. The pitch. Ball one there. A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. They say he went. Next offering is downstairs. The wind to kick the pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And now the lefty. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And ball one. Into center. Mullins makes the play. One away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Popped out to left his first time. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Alonso at first, one gone. That's a laser base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And next for the Mets, Danny Mendez. In there for strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball to strike. And a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Well done behind the dish. And a pitch. Grounder might be two. Slings to second. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom four. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one popped to short. Lindor under this one. Makes the grab, one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Santander in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. And now the count filled up 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He reached on a walk his first time. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Wow. He goes down looking. Nothing doing this. Back here in Baltimore. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the DH, Eduardo Escobar. And there's a strike. And that one sliced foul. Right side, hard hit. On to O'Hearn. Escobar out on the play. Here's Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
He's in there. Tomas Nido at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. This one in the dirt, and stays where he is. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Line drive. Dives, and he can't hang on. Throws to second. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Back to the top of the Mets order. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And now 2-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Good eye right there.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That's in for a strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Guillorme in the box lays off for ball 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here's a 1-1. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. On the ground to first. O'Hearn. Lay at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they're up by 3. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Next pitch misses outside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Here's a high chopper. The pitch. Hard hit right side. Frazier on to first in time. Lindor retired. That's the third out. So they get one but end up. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Ryan McKenna. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering upstairs. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Henderson batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the righty deals. And now 2-1. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one clips the outside corner. 3-2 now. Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias.
Lock me up.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Now 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Lays out and makes the play. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That one to first. O'Hearn tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a quick out, number 1.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Mendon lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Not close with that one. Now 2-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Come on, Cole.
Now all even up. In the dirt. Slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Eduardo Escobar digs in now. First offering and it just misses. Escobar in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. The wind to kick the 2-0.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
There's the strike. 3-1. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Escobar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game. The pitch. There's the strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Kicks and fires. Little dribbler up along third. Tosses across the first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Next offering in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Righty delivers. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next one is off the plate. And a full count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Makes the catch and it over. 1, 2, 3. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Tomas Nido. Ball 1 low. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. And that one missing low.
Get near.
Next pitch just misses. Full count 3-2. And he deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch.
90.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, left side. McKenna on the move to his right. Brings it in with a nice running grab.
What's up, Gabe?
And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. First pitch.
For the record, I hate the
just
City
misses.
Connect jerseys.
Count 1-0.
I think they're awful.
And there's a ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
There's a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. And there's ball 4.
They're horrible. They should be burned.
Another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Coming on for the Orioles, Cionel Perez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Guillorme now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
So who do you think takes Grayson Rodriguez's spot in the rotation?
Say a win.
You think they give Cole Irvin another shot?
Stands at first, 1 out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Throws to second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Midway in inning number 7. Set for the last half of the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Adam Ottavino up and throwing. Robertson warming up as well. Just missed. Good hitters count the 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone.
Someone from the bullpen.
That one's in there. 3 balls and a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that,
You mean like putting Keegan Aiken in the rotation out instead of the bullpen?
Feels to me like his time on the mound.
I could see maybe Bauman getting another shot at the rotation.
So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Next pitch is popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit. Right.
I wouldn't mind seeing Cole Irvin get another shot.
On it, just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first offering is not close.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really
I guess I could see that.
Back into this ballgame.
The 1-1. And that's too high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And another ball. That one is absolutely belted. Nimmo going back some more.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn goes deep. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
This crowd back alive. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change.
I see once again Buck Showalter's not
this one. And we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break.
I don't even know what DL Hall's been doing in the minors, let alone possibility of him coming up.
New pitcher on here, Drew Smith.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now at the plate, Ryan McKenna. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a pitch. There's the strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball.
Great hitting.
Runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now, great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield. But another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Urias swings through it for strike 1.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. The 0-1.
Ball in.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level.
By the way, Gabe, do you see who you're playing this week in fantasy?
What causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Did you see who you're playing this week in
2
fantasy?
strikes to count with 2 outs. Now 1 missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter.
You're playing me.
He's got to be ready to swing it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The other way.
Yes, yes, yes.
1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 4-3. In there. He's safe.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Carlos Carrasco.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And now here is Cedric Mullins. Nimmo makes the grab, and that's the inning. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 4 and the Mets 3. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, number 78.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Alonso in the box now, takes strike 1.
Big strikeout Pete.
Outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
O'Hearn steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Lindor in the box now, takes strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one. The tying run at the plate. That one just missing inside. And that is ball 1. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Right-handed reliever. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that just misses. Here's a rocket out to left. McKenna makes the catch. 2 down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base. Maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 3. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Mets. Score holds at 4-3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and here is Adley Rutschman. And the pitch. And that one is inside. That's down and in.
Why can't we be?
Good eye right there.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that one sliced foul.
And by the way, Gabe, I think Gunnar Henderson's pretty much lost
The 3-1.
the Rookie of the Year, in my opinion.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So, man aboard, Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Josh Jung of the Rangers is just playing too darn good.
And that one goes straight to the backstop.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Do you like the Baltimore B when we used the City Connects?
In the air to left down the line. Pham under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He swings and fouls one off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air, left field. Guillorme on the move. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Santander into second, and he's got a double.
That has to be one of the strangest plays I've ever seen.
Because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
O'Hearn now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. He's already homered in this game. That one lifted to left. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Santander around third. Laid the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-3.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great
Oh, if I
swing,
score
nice
again, I might let
balance, and
Cano
weight
finish this
transfer,
game.
And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Dennis Santander. Oh, now this ball gets down. O'Hearn around third. He scores, and they're up by 4. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson. Swings through that.
0-1.
McKenna stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering misses down and away.
7-3.
Righty to the plate. Fought off foul. At the belt and fires. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner on at third. One gone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's in there for strike one.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Danny Mendez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is probably a mistake, but...
Ground ball right side. O'Hearn takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. So now here's the Mets DH, Eduardo Escobar. First offering misses the mark.
Slider didn't slide.
And a good eye there. And it is 2-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Santander going back some more, and out of here.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
The pitch, and that's outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Bounced out to short. Mateo on to first. Ball game. And the Orioles take the series opener here at home.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on the wall. You just can't forget your first save.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.
I feasted on the bullpen.
3 hours and 24 minutes. Joining us here this evening, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL East, Ryan O'Hearn added 3 RBIs to his total, helping lead the Orioles to the win over the Mets, 7-4. The Blue Jays amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the victory in extra innings over the Red Sox, 8-6. Isaiah